YouTube. Hello. It's been a while. Again, happy 1st of June. Today it is June 1st, so our first vlog of June. I just kind of, quickly just kind of wanted to explain look, was just not like a month for me in general. It's like I've been, I guess you can say, slacking off, but in reality, it's like I haven't really been. So it's like nothing necessarily terrible has happened. It's just like everything was not just going good for me for May. I don't understand why, because everything else was well. So let's start off by pretty much saying, both of my dogs kind of got ill on May or in May, and it's like that usually never really happens. It's like usually one gets sick like for some certain reason, and then after that, and then even then, I think the first dog was probably still from like April and stuff, but still, I guess the effects were still kind of carrying into May. And then my other dog, Nella, she got sick too. So, it's like I used to have these like anxiety attacks, I guess, thingies, like stress, where it's just like, it's like, I guess how you guys don't like seeing kids or your like family members get sick. Like that's how I get. I get very like anxious and stuff and nervous when like my dogs are there, because technically they're like my kids, and they can't necessarily tell you like, hey, my stomach hurts, or like, hey, I have a headache or anything. So it's like it's very difficult, and sometimes the vet appointments can be very expensive, but yeah, so that's been an issue. And then as of last Friday as well, when I was trying to get back into like videos and stuff, which Sniper Elite 5 came out, my mom ended up going to the hospital again, which she hasn't done like in a while. She hasn't necessarily been there, but it's been some complications. She pretty much, because she pees like in the bag, so she has a pipe in there, right? Because the cancer was like in her intestines, and it's still kind of there. She does have a tumor still there, and she got like some sort of infection, due to like her pee or something. So she's been there literally. She's probably gonna be there for a week. She went last Friday. Tomorrow or in 2 days it's gonna be Friday. So as long as everything is cured, which is good. So far, she's doing pretty good. But her tumor, so she was doing chemotherapy, and her doctor pretty much told her to do something else instead of chemotherapy, which was like some sort of like pill alternative, I guess. And it results that the pills have not been working, so the tumor has been growing. So it's just like a whole mess. But like, luckily, everything was found, right at the perfect time, So now they're gonna discuss, all right, what the hell now, Hopefully they can, don't let that tumor grow anymore, because it is very scary. Again, my mom is probably like the most important person in the world for me. So every time she's in there, I get very like anxious and all that. So yeah, it's been some kind of stressful times, I guess, because like I said, everything, my dogs and then my mom, and it's just been very crazy. But overall, though, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, or I'm just gonna be in general for May. It's like I just couldn't sleep well. I don't understand why. It's just like, so say for example, I was going to sleep at 11:30 p.m. and I was waking up, sometimes at 2, sometimes at 3, sometimes at 4. And I'm a person that kind of struggles to go back to sleep, right? So it's like if I wake up, to go to the restroom to go pee, it's like I can't go back to sleep. I don't know why. That's just how my brain is. But this previous month, it's just been very bad. Like, I don't know, it's just like I just wake up out of nowhere. And like that's the thing, I'm not necessarily thinking of anything either. It's just been like, whoa, like I'm up, and it just kind of like been like very stressful, because like I'm a person that likes to have my sleep, right? I'm not saying I sleep for like 8, 9, 10 hours. It's just like I'm cool pretty much with 6 or 7. That's kind of me. But when I don't get those, it's like I get headaches and all this. And yeah, this month has just been dealing with a lot of headaches, not enough sleep, and all this stuff. So just kind of like, bro, like I'm trying to continue with my YouTube grind, right? Like we're close to 1,000 subscribers on like the gaming channel, Fake Hector. I just kind of like I want to hit that mark, by summer pretty much. And yeah, it's been very stressful. So it's like haven't been really doing much. It's like I haven't really streamed, to you guys, private. It's like, hey, maybe he just doesn't want to, but it's like, hey, I just don't feel well. It's like yesterday was probably like one of the worst days. It's like I didn't sleep the best, so it's like what did I do? Nothing. I just literally lay down in bed and watched like The Mandalorian. That's all I freaking did yesterday. So pretty stressful, because I'm trying to do all this stuff. But yeah, that's just kind of like the little info for right now. Just want to let you guys know, like, hey, like this is what's going. Like I'm starting to sleep better in a sense. So I don't know what's wrong. Like, could it be some stress from YouTube? It's like I think so, but like at the same time, it's like I don't just wake up like at the middle of the night like, oh crap, I need to upload this video, or like, oh, I need to make a video about this. It's just like it's just something weird. You know what I mean? So I'm trying, guys, and I apologize. And I can try to, it's like I want to continue doing the grind on all three channels I got to at this point. And it's just like, everything is just kind of like going against me in a sense. So it's just like, great. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't worry. Still haven't given up. And then that's the thing too. It's like there just hasn't been really any big games this past month. And who knows about June? June right now, look, I'm just literally waiting for the new state of play, for the Xbox, and for the Summerfest events just to happen, just to kind of like jot down, all right, this is when this game's coming out, and just kind of make a plan. Because at least as of right now, I haven't really had a plan. It's just been kind of everywhere. And then, Sniper Elite 5, like, look, it was cool at first. But for me personally, it just kind of really gets boring. It's like I passed the entire campaign already, but it's like I don't know if I really want to make videos on it because it's just like I don't really enjoy it too much. Yeah, and like I said, it's been a lot of factors with like sleeping, and then literally when Sniper Elite 5 came out, that's when my mom went to the hospital. So it's been like my mind has just been like everywhere. I haven't been able to focus, and it's just kind of like it's been very stressful. But let's continue to be positive and let's keep on going forward. And hopefully tomorrow actually state of play, which I will actually stream for the 30 minutes, and hopefully we get some good ones. We'll see if we finally get the release date for Ragnarok, and then maybe they finally reveal like, hey, The Last of Us remaster for the PS5, there you go. And some gameplay of Wolverine, that would be very, very, very nice. But I know the PSVR is gonna get in the way, or PSVR 2, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I think that's going to get in the way too. So we'll see. Hopefully, we get some cool trailers, some cool announcements. Because this is supposed to be the big trailer, I guess, for Sony's like summer thing, right? So hopefully it goes out with the bang. Again, no like actual, no biased on either of the streams, or I guess the conferences. It's just like I want them all to be good, right? Why? Because games. I want to play games. I want to enjoy games. I want to, break free from this world at times and just kind of go in there, But yeah, let's go. Try to stay positive, go forward, like I mentioned, and get back to the grind again, right? Hopefully we can sleep a lot better. And then, now that all the dogs are like, they're all cared of, they're all taken care of, so they're all good. Now just kind of hopefully my mom comes back, and everything turns out well. And yeah, but let's keep on rolling with the punches.